It's MOTUesday again, and this week's news was wah wah, so we wanted to share some better news concerning Masterverse Jitsu, so stay tuned. And before we dive into the news, be sure to give it a like and subscribe to the channel so you can be alerted to the latest news, reviews, and episodes when they drop. Hey everyone, welcome back to Toy Habits. I'm Michael, and with me is my collector in crime, Larry. Now, it's MOTUesday this week, and this week's news was a little lackluster. You can dress up as He-Man and Skeletor in these amazing costumes. You can listen to the sounds of Eternia with a He-Man and the Masters of the Universe soundtrack. And we got a reminder that Grizzlor is going up for pre-order, which we knew already.
Yeah, these Mo Tuesday updates are just I don't even know what to say about them. Every week it surprises me, just like random stuff, or it's something really cool.
Yeah,
It's been very very odd.
it is odd. Like, I wouldn't classify any of this stuff as cool, but I guess if you're into the soundtrack stuff, like the He-Man and the Masters of the Universe soundtrack, could be cool. But all the other stuff seems like they're just kind of stretching stuff here.
Yeah, it's one of those things where I feel like if you're into like the costume stuff, if you have any intention of dressing up as He-Man or Skeletor for a Halloween party or just to go trick-or-treating or whatever, then the costumes, maybe that's a cool thing. Maybe you're excited for
Yeah.
that. For me, that not too much of interest there. I did like the masks, the Halloween masks that were shown, and those were pretty cool. Although I missed the opportunity to grab those, but yeah, and the soundtrack is cool, but I think that there's I don't know. To me, this is like it is filler stuff, but it almost to me it feels like it needs to be filler stuff alongside a bigger
Yeah.
announcement each week instead of like it's a filler thing this week.
Right.
It's like I think they just extended this out for too long of a period and needed a few less weeks or something in there.
Yeah, I think so too. But, at least they reminded us that Grizzlor is going up for sale on the 9th, and then they also have their made to order pre order period the 10th and 11th. So just mark your calendars, make a reminder. Like, sometimes I forget about this stuff. So it's nice to be reminded.
Yeah, and it's easy to forget this week, especially because with Labor Day being yesterday, for me, my week feels thrown off. So, it's good to get this reminder that, hey, this is coming up, later this week. And it's easy to lose track, I think, with the holiday week
Oh,
sometimes.
totally. But we got to see some cool alternate angles of Grizzlor that was sent out via an email from Mattel. So we got to see what this figure looks like, but we already got a preview from the PowerCon 2021 sets. So it's just the standard Grizzlor.
Yeah, yeah, he looks like we expected him to look, I think, and he looks cool. It'll be cool to get him on the shelf and kind of comb the hair and all that stuff.
Oh, definitely. Yeah, and the made to order period is cool because, hopefully everybody who will get a chance to get one will get one finally.
Yeah, I'm definitely excited to see that and see how they handle it and kind of what the structure is going to be, if there are going to be any changes to those, the figure runs or the packaging or the price or any of that stuff. So it'll be cool to see how and just kind of see how it works. If there are any issues with like credit card
Jeez.
changes or any of that kind of stuff. This is the first one, so it'll be kind of interesting to see how it all works.
Oh, good. Yeah, it'll be a nice test and learn period for them. So when they
Yep.
actually put Wondar up for sale at the end of the month, maybe they'll work out all the kinks and no, we'll have not a redo of the Wondar fiasco. We don't need a part two of that.
No, no, let's not do a part two. I think it'd be easier just to leave that as a thing in the past and not redo it if you're going to redo it like that again.
Right. So we had to make some cooler news since the MOTUesday news was not so great. So we noticed that Manuel Caritas revealed the box and art for Jitsu, and I think it's actually cool to see him packed because it's the first time we've seen this figure packed in a box before.
Yeah, and he looks awesome. It's cool to see that shiny gold, hand right up front and center. And I'm glad to see the head sculpt without the
Yeah,
mask. I think the mask is a cool addition, but to me, Jitsu, this is how he's supposed to look.
yeah.
And so I think it's cool to see him in the package without the mask and be able to get a decent look at the head sculpt, and he looks great.
Yes, he does. And the most interesting thing about this box reveal is the bio, and I find his bio to be very curious. And so just bear with me because I'm going to read this aloud. Rescued from Point Dread prison by Prince Adam to aid in the search for the Isle of Grayskull, Jitsu, the mysterious man from Gritori, knows more about the legends than anyone in Eternos. Mistrusted as a thief, the master of the martial arts shows his true colors, aligning with He-Man in the fight to protect Eternia and the universe. And I'm no expert on the man, but doesn't have a lot of history on him, but the little that we know about him, he's aligned with the evil warriors.
Yeah, he's always been, part of the Evil Warriors, and I mean, I guess, here's a cool angle they could take. If this is like one of those things where he is a noble character, he just happens to be aligned with Skeletor due to something in his
Mm.
past or whatever. And maybe in this situation, Adam rescued him, so maybe he felt he owed him a debt, and trying to save Eternia, or looking for the Isle of Grayskull. Maybe there's some twist there where he assists the heroes, but is still ultimately an evil
Ooh,
villain.
interesting. Oh, I like that.
Yeah.
But it's kind of cool to get some history on the character since, he only appeared like really briefly in the Filmation series and he wasn't even a thing in the 2000X cartoon. But at least,
Yep.
they made a NECA statue out of him. So at least we got
Yeah.
that.
Always with the broken ponytails, though.
Right. All right, and we also got to see the art that is devoid of the box, and I think it's cool because the digital renders are always so vibrant in these, and he looks great.
Yeah, he does. I agree as far as the vibrant colors. These are really cool. And once again, this makes me wish we got some kind of poster form of this artwork, because I feel like the kind of the packaging style and the way they print on the boxes just kind of mutes the
Yeah.
colors in general. So I think if we were to get posters, they would be more like this with the real bright, vibrant colors that I think is more fitting for the Motu world.
Yeah, and yeah, they not only mute the colors, but like all the text and the cross cells and everything just hide just
Yep.
some of the cool stuff that Manuel can do. And it's like you want to be able to show that off. And I love your poster idea. Like those would sell like hotcakes, I'm sure.
Yeah, I think so too. I think if they could just throw them on Mattel Creations or whatever. I mean, you don't have to make it a limited run or
No.
anything. Just print them. It surely doesn't cost that much. I mean, I think maybe shipping would be a concern, but I mean, I think it's something that they could do, and it'd be a way to get some extra revenue out of the artwork you're already spending money on.
Yes, totally. And that does it for our MOTUesday news roundup. So let us know your thoughts in the comments below. I'm Michael,
And I'm
and
Larry.
thanks for tuning into this Toy Habits news brief.